am able to express myself through my craft. I love how I can play different people, I can experience different things while on set. For example, I've never been to Madare, like Dani, but when I was playing Malkia, for example, that's where we used to shoot from. So it was so interesting to even interact with the local people there, like just to hear their stories, to see how they live life, you know, because I think that exposure is so important so that you can be able to be open-minded and be able to play a role well, because it teaches you to be able to put yourself in that situation and live the way they live and not just as you assume they live, you know. So yeah, playing different characters, it also helps me. I don't know, I've learned so much through it. Like I learned how to go-kart through acting. I learned how to speak Sheng sorry, through acting. Like it has taught me a lot. I think it's just an expression of different areas of life. My primary school life was, I think, one of the most impactful and the most interesting part of my story, because I never was interested in drama like that, but I just loved watching plays. I loved seeing them. I don't know, like just seeing characters, like the energy while people are on stage is enormous. So my primary school, I was in Nairobi Primary. The school had people from all over, different backgrounds. We had Chinese people, we had guys from like different backgrounds. So I think that really helped me be open-minded and be able to interact with people from different backgrounds. Even right till today, I think it's helped me. Even me speaking Kiswahili is not like, it won't be ati I'm twanging, you know, the Kiswahili ati aki, let me tell you. No, it's now proper. I can easily blend wherever, you know. And I thank God for that, because I don't know, my primary school was just freestyle. Like I loved it. I loved playing with other kids. I loved reading. I loved my teachers. It was so interesting. Hata tukitandikwa tunatandikwa tukiwa wote, you know. But yeah, I was so interested in learning new things. I think that's one of the things that I think I'd say I was really prominent in back then, even till today. Just learning new things, trying out new experiences. For me to even go for that first, the gig my friend called me for, my mom took me, and then we were just there. She saw how things are going, and then she was like, no, I don't want you in this environment. And I'm like, but I can't, I mean, every environment has its own people, it has its pros and cons. So, I mean, you can't necessarily focus on the cons and judge the environment based on that. So on our way back home, I told her, but that's, I mean, it's not whatever matters is how you respond to the environment around you. It doesn't matter what they're feeding you, how you respond to it and what you're consuming is what is going to determine if you're going to make it out of it alive, right? So at that point, the next time, because I didn't shoot on the first day when my mom took me, because I don't know, the character I was playing with didn't show up. So the next week they called me again. My mom was like, I'm not taking you. You find your way there. If you want to go, I'm not going to take you. And it's Dream Peponi. I live in, we were living in Kilimani at that time. I'm supposed to find my way to Peponi. I don't have enough money for an Uber. I'm just fresh from high school. And you know, the budget is tight because I have my brothers also in Strath. I was in Kianda. These are private schools. The school fees wasn't cheap. So for me to even ask them for money, I think it was just like, are we going to buy for you nail polish and hair and makeup, or are we going to pay for your school fees, you know? So at that point, I was doing a few things here and then. I used to save a little bit. I used to save. So by that week, when the next time I was being called, I used my savings. I found my way to town. So I got to set. That's actually the day I met the producer. I didn't meet him the other time. So now I met the producer then, and then he now introduced me into the industry properly. But the response, my dad was supportive, but I think it's just because he also didn't understand really like what I was doing. Like he was just like, she's a kid, let her just do whatever makes her happy, you know. Plus right now she's not doing anything, let's just, you know. But my mom was so overprotective. She was like, no. And then when now I started progressing in the industry, my mom was like, okay, you know, you need to still focus on school. You can leave these other opportunities. Finish school first, then you can do the opportunities. I'm telling her I can balance the two. I will do everything in my power to balance the two. There's no way I'm going to get an audition and I get the role and leave it. No way, no way. So that's how, at first they were not as supportive, but right now I think they've started to understand and see the fruits of my labor. So they're now very supportive. My mom is always telling me how proud of me she is. Even my dad, the time he came to setting, he was like, "Wait, kumbe you guys do serious things." I'm like, "What do you thought I was doing? What?" Like, he was shocked because we were shooting in like a cave somewhere. That day. But yeah, I think at first they weren't as supportive, but now they think they understand. They're slowly understanding.